You are live. Let's see how long it takes to get around to the YouTube part of things. Okay, mute this shit. And then I can pop out my chat. Not anybody will come, but we'll see. Pop out chat. Yeah, almost is the keyword, Bob. Yeah, just 7 minutes late. Let's see, I'm still working out things here. How you doing, shit? How do you pronounce that anyway? Not sure. So I'm trying to get my chat worked around here so I can see. No, of course I'm late. I'm not quite as bad as a woman, but yeah, and you know, Alfred's got to get in there too. So, I mean, look, the first three people I see in here, I am thankful for all of them. I really am. Um, let's see, we got Bob, we got Dan, we got Mike. So it looks like a good crew, you know. Three worked for me so far. I just want to say, you know, it's weird because it's Thanksgiving Day 2022, and in August of 2021, I was ready to die. I mean, literally. I'd made my peace, whatever, and I was ready to go. The mind was ready, but the body was not. So it's like, okay, well, the body's not gonna give it up, so I might as well you know, I'm not on a live thing. That is so messed up. I hate when I do those. Like, why am I lagging so much? So anyway, now let's see. Let me wave my hand. Yeah, I'm on screen right now. Still delayed, but hey, I'm on Wi-Fi with you. Anyway, when I realized the body wasn't ready to give up the ghost, you know, I did the GoFundMe thing, and there were people that I worked with, not even in not in the company, just people in the that knew me from jobs I'd done work for them, like Flagler College was a big one, and then the drone people. And I've always been thankful for the drunk people, all you guys here and many more. And I would list out names, but I would feel bad because I would know I would miss somebody had I been more prepared and thought about this more. I might have made a list, but I still would have missed somebody. You know, people from all over the country and actually all over the world I've met because of my love of drones. And you know, even pre-stroke, you know, I wasn't. I just worked enough to get by, you know. And then people came up, and I got to go places and do things, you know, like South Florida, not South Florida, Florida drone meet. I don't know why I call it South Florida because somebody else called it that, and that wasn't South Florida, just so you know. More like Central Florida, maybe. Anyway, doesn't matter. Semantics. Anyway, the people that came through for me, both in the drone community and family and just friends that I've known over the years, was overwhelming. So I was very thankful for that. And then when I thought I was going to be homeless, the person I'm with now, Rhonda, and I'm with her as a friend. I've known her forever. We used to go sailing all the time. And she took me in. And I'm here, well, since the end of January of this year. So it's been a few months. And I like to think we help each other, you know? So anyway, it's just, I'm thankful for all that. I went to the store today and got some more beer and got something to eat. But Rhonda brought me a plate back with a bunch of turkey and ham. And I can't believe I ate the whole thing. So I'm pretty stuffed right now. But I just had the urge to come out and say thanks to all of y'all. Anybody that might watch this later. People that watch my videos or when I go on a chat and always say, hello, Ed, how are you doing, man? And I just think it's really cool, the brotherhood that we've built. And a lot of it all came down to, but not counting family and friends that I've known all my life, but from the love of flying drones. I mean, that's how I met everyone here, is how I met you guys. It's just because we flew drones. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. And I would love to see you in person one day. Have a few beers with you or whatever. I've done that with Mike. I've done that with Mike, Dan, I fix shit. I've done that with Carlos. But I love to drink a beer, some other kind of beverage with both you, Bob, and Paul. Let's not forget Paul. Hell, I'd like to have a beer with Chris Hope, too. There's a lot of people I like to have a beer with. Or some other kind of beverage. Or maybe a smoke. We could do a smoke, too, What the hell? Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's medicinal. Hey, TJ, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving, TJ. And I hope y'all had, if you had family to visit, I hope you got to visit them. If not, I hope you called them. If not, hope you got high. I know TJ hits the pipe or something. He's there. He's just naturally high. Hey, Jay, how are you? I just came in to say thanks. You're another person I'm thankful for. I'm just saying that. I've never met TJ, but I've seen him on the live streams before. And he seems like a pretty kind of out there guy, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, brother. It needs to be cleaned, Mike. It's clogged up. And what do you soak it in? I mean, you don't soak it in gasoline, do you? I tried using pieces of wire, but it's got a weird hook in the I just can't seem to quite get it cleared out. So you still, hey Jay, has the weather been Delta Sierra or what? Oh, just alcohol, 91%. I don't have any pipe cleaners. I used some small wire. That's about the same thickness of. I haven't tried the hot water, and I mean, probably hot water with Dawn's dish soaking liquid would work well too. Hey, Northside Hawk, do you even do Thanksgiving down there, Northside Hawk? It takes care of something there. Rigger, how are you, brother? Susan Lee, how are you? So, usual drone suspects are in here. Everybody in here flies a drone. Unlimited, how are you? Susan Lee. Yeah, you don't. Look, everybody needs a reason to just have a big out meal. You don't have anything similar to Thanksgiving, Northside Hawk, where you just have a big freaking meal. Hey, Rigger, hope you, Dorothy, we, Ainsley are all doing well. Thomas, hey, Thomas, brother, how are you? Great to see you, mate. I don't know why I called you mate. That's not really a thing in Ireland, is it? Top of the morning to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Arizona. My brother was stationed out in Arizona at one point. You seeing any UFOs out there? That's awesome, man. Great to hear, Rigger. I know things have been a little draconian up there under your buddy Justin Trudeau. Did you have a good Thanksgiving, Susan? Hopefully you did. I'm feeling no great pain myself, and I just felt the urge to go live and say to everyone, I mean, really, everyone I've seen here so far is like, you guys rock. And thanks for coming by. I mean, it's kind of like a family thing. I didn't really expect anybody to show up, but because you're doing stuff. Either that or you're just incredibly bored. Yeah, I know the feeling, Mike. So Rhonda, the person that my old friend. Yeah, Ontario is a really a real Charlie Fox. Mark, I don't know if you know what that means, but that's an acronym for what's going on with the Canadian government. I mean, I remember years ago we talked about Canada being the land of freedom and whatever, and then old Justin gets in there and holy crap, man, he was like clamping down on everybody, you know. I think Canada was getting close to a full scale rebellion there for a while. FUBAR, exactly. I mean, you know, like Northside Hawk. Northside Hawk is down in Australia. And Australia is kind of weird too because it's a big ass country. I think there's like 5 time zones in that thing. But from one end of the whole continent to the other, which is all Australia, their COVID stuff was way different from one end of the continent to the other. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of where it was. I think it was on the eastern end of the continent where they were locked down like crazy, man. I mean, it was like draconian stuff. Yeah. Mark, I've watched a couple Rumble channels, Rebel News and stuff, and I've seen YouTube videos too about Canada, and it was like freaking me out. I'm like, oh damn, I'm just glad I didn't move there after all. Unlimited. You can buy weed in Florida, but you just don't go to a store to do it. 300 kilometers, 3,000 kilometers. Wait a minute. 3,000 or 300? No, 3,000 probably is right. So, I mean, that's wider than the United States, isn't it? Republic of Canada coming in hot. Look, man. I've met a few Canadians in person. And I mean, I know, I mean, we get the same thing here in the US, but the sycophants, that want the government to control every aspect of their business, I guess. But I just never thought of Canadians as being like that. So I don't know. There's comes for everybody a breaking point. And it's just like down here in the States with the COVID bullshit. And Florida did that for, I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe a month. And they said, the hell with this. And they didn't necessarily put it in these words, but it was more like, I'd rather die than be locked in my room or in my house forever and not ever get out to have some fresh air or whatever. I mean, there's all kinds of pictures of where they had park benches out in the free fresh air. And they had tape wrapped around them, so you couldn't sit on them. You couldn't sit outside in the fresh air. There were people walking out around in the fresh air with masks on. You see people driving in their car alone with their masks on. That's like, come on, dude. How do you wipe your butt? There's germs there too, but you're not worried about that apparently. I don't know. If you try and isolate yourself from all germs, then you lose your immunity, your natural immunity. You rely on a shot or whatever to protect you from that. I mean, you make your immune system lazy. Then you're just dependent on shots the rest of your life. Oh, wait, now I got to go get a shot for this or a shot for that. No, screw that. So anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to go in there. I'm just thankful. Okay, I'll just say this. I never did a vax. I'll openly admit that. Then the vax police. No, they won't come for you in Florida. Just saying. Anyway, I remember staying on like on Twitter and stuff. I'm not getting that. Never had a flu shot, not getting this either. And there'd be people that would reply back to me. This would be on a YouTube video or something, that I'd watched. And I'd make that comment. And I'd get a reply back almost always. Somebody would reply back, "You're killing people." And they go on about DeSantis too, about opening up the state, calling him, talking about him killing thousands of people because he opened the state back up. While government was Cuomo in New York sent all these COVID people to nursing homes and wiped a bunch of them out. So, yeah, it just made no sense. It was just ridiculous. Anyway, I didn't mean to go all kind of political that way. I just wanted to say how grateful I am to all of you guys that showed up here and the people that I've met along the way and the people that helped me out after I had my stroke. And the arms are still numb and whatever, but I can get out and do stuff, I mowed part of the grass today. It's not growing that fast, but I put the bag on it and it helps suck up the leaves, so it still looks better. So I will bid y'all adieu. I'm hoping you all had a great Thanksgiving. Many of you said you did. I'm going to have another beer or two. I have a full belly. And I'm going to smoke a little bit more green leafy substance to adjust my attitude. And then I'll probably lay down early. And I hope each and every one of you have a great rest of your evening. And with that, I will bid you adieu, or a good night, and especially a happy Thanksgiving. My kitty's name, Susan, is Alfred, also known as Alfredo Montero. Look at Miss Susan. Like I'm grabbing his head. Alfredo Montero. He's really a ham. He likes to be in the camera. Bowie. Yes, Alfredo Montero. That's who he identifies as, anyway. My tabby cat. Oh, my voice isn't fully protected. I screw you. Hey, Paul, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving too. What'd you cook? It's okay. I'm going to end this. That was a cool video, Paulie, that you put out for Thanksgiving, by the way. However, I have a criticism. And that is, you catered, did you? When you flew through the gazebo, I'd have come from the other direction because you did it the ballsy way. And you went through the gazebo towards the water. Now, if you would just clipped one of those posts just a little bit, you'd gone splat down into the water. But we know you're well acquainted with the water when it comes to drones, don't we? So anyway, I had to just throw that last little critique on your video. So y'all have a great night, man. It's been awesome. You guys are awesome. And we'll end this right now. Yes, and broadcast.